We as netizens have traversed a long time from the infancy of the information superhighway, as the internet was termed then, to a scene of Internet of Things, and very soon, or rather, we already are in a scene of Internet of Everything. It's undisputed that the internet has percolated to and revolutionized almost all aspects of our life. The internet as a platform provides various services, facilities, conveniences for netizens, thereby luring us to depend on internet a little bit too much. There are suggestions and predictions which are available online which state that by the year 2025 we are going to have 75 billion internet of things active. Today I wish to share with you a not so much researched and a not so much spoken, but a prevalent, pretty happening, and a serious form of crime, which could be termed as online murder or digital murder, which, if it can be explained, is with regard to homicide or murder being committed through an internet connected device. Imagine a situation where a cyber criminal is observing a group of people from a distance, and thereafter he clicks a button on his laptop, and with that, scores of people in the group clasp their hands to their chest, collapse, and fall dead. The cyber criminal thereafter coolly walks off from the scene of crime after probably having committed mass murder. The threat does not regulate or revolve only around pacemakers. Information available in the public domain show that a schoolboy in a place called Lodz in Poland gained access and control of the train systems for a prank, and thereafter he could control and change the tracks of multiple trains, thereby causing multiple derailments and injuries. Imagine a situation of an autonomous car or an autonomous vehicle, AV, which is termed so, which could be compromised and taken control by cyber criminals and thereby increase the speed of the moving car or vehicle to an extent where the passengers lose complete control and meet with an accident, killing them instantly. There have been situations where a lot of deaths had been recorded of people who were implanted with pacemakers. No cases or files were opened to investigate these deaths for the reason that they were taken for granted to be by natural causes. There could be another situation where the IoT devices, for example, an insulin pump, which is implanted in a patient, and the control of the pump has been compromised by a cyber criminal. Thereby, he gains access and the power to alter the functions of the pump. Now, what could happen in such a scene? The pump could provide readings which are erroneous, as it's been altered by the criminal who has taken control of it, thereby creating a situation of the patient being administered medicines which are inappropriate to his actual medical condition. This could lead to death as well. So, these are some instances which could literally prove fatal and could be committed. More so with the fact that criminal services or cybercrime as a service is very prevalent and in vogue in the darknet. To give a comparison, the electronic crime scene is very different from the natural crime scene. For instance, the electronic crime scene could provide you very little leads regarding the occurrence of the crime, unlike the physical crime scene. Anonymizing technology adds to the further woes of law enforcements worldwide when they come to an electronic crime scene. So there could be a situation where an individual has been killed, or in other words, murdered using an Internet of Things device that was compromised by the cyber criminals, thereby causing death. Law enforcement face extreme challenges to get leads of what it is, how it was done, from where it was done, who has committed it, etc. There could be situations where the leads, if at all available, could be masked, spoofed, thereby, or even if they get the right leads, it could involve multiple jurisdictions or cross jurisdictions. These unique features of the electronic crime scene add a lot of complexity. Such instances, which could happen or which have probably already happened, raise a very serious question as to the capacity of the legal regime existing in India today. Is it competent or capable of handling it? The Information Technology Act is the relevant law which deals with such crimes. And yes, it has provisions in Chapter 11 of the Act which deals with unauthorized access of internet connected devices. But the tricky part here would be in how to attract the penal provisions of the Indian Penal Code with regard to homicide or murder in cases that we have just discussed. These are very intriguing aspects. I leave all of us viewers here with these inputs from my end and enough food for thought to tickle your minds to understand how difficult, how complex, and how fast evolving is the threat landscape of cybercrimes, which could even amount to homicide or murder. The other aspect which I would leave all of us with is with the fact that following the common law principles, the burden on the prosecution to prove beyond reasonable doubt, coupled with the fact that the other principle invoked in criminal jurisprudence is that suppose we have two instances shaping up in a case and trial. The instance that provides a benefit of doubt to the accused is the most favorable one. With these words, I leave all of us with enough food for thought, to ponder on how effectively we could bring perpetrators of such crimes to justice. Thank you.